Welcome back. There was a task that I placed before this lesson, so I hope you took the task. The instruction for the task is what I have here on my screen. So now we are going to be solving the challenge. All right, so the task said that we should create a budget planner. So we start with a variable set to 500, a variable of budget. So we are going to have variable of budget to be equal to 500. All right. So we have this list of expenses. We have rent to be 200, groceries to be 50, entertainment to be 30. Okay, so this can be done in various ways. We can as well use assignment operators to carry out the operation directly. But to be more mature, so we can say rent is equal to 200, all right? We can say groceries to be equal to 50, all right? Then we can say entertainment to be equal to 30. Okay. So the next instruction said we should use assignment operators to subtract each expense from the budget. Okay. So we are going to say budget. So we are subtracting each expenses from the budget. We are going to say budget minus equals rent. This is going to subtract rent from budget and then update the value of budget. Okay. So this is just a shortcut of saying budget is equal to budget minus rent. Okay, so this first line is a shortcut of this. Both of them are going to perform the same operation. Okay, so we get rid of this. Now the next is we are going to subtract groceries from budget. So we're going to say budget minus equals groceries. All right. So we are going to say budget to subtract entertainment from budget now. We are going to say entertainment. All right. At this point, let's print what we have as our remaining budget. If we run this now, what do we have? Now we have budgets to be remaining 220. The next instruction is add a surprise income of 50. So to do that, we're going to say, okay, we can say surprise income. It is possible that your own method of doing this might be different, but we are essentially going to arrive at the same answer if you use the correct method, if you follow the instructions appropriately. Okay, so my surprise is not correct. All right, that's a spelling error. Okay, but it doesn't affect Python, it doesn't have anything to do with Python. That's just PyCharm at work. All right, so we have surprise income to be 50. We are declaring a variable there. So the next thing is we are going to add the surprise income to budget. So we're going to say budget plus equals surprise income. Okay, so at this point we can as well print our budget. So budget is going to be 270 at that point. Okay, so we are still correct. The next instruction is then calculate 10% of the remaining budget as savings and subtract it from budget. So we're going to say savings is going to be equal to 10%. 10% is the same as 0.1. That is 10 over 100. Okay, so that is 0.1 times budget. Okay, so that is our savings. And then we are going to subtract it from budget. So now we're going to say budget minus equals savings. All right. Okay, so we can print both savings and budget. So let's print savings first. Savings is savings. Okay. And then we can print, let's say, budget, so that we are consistent. Budget. We can say budget. All right. So if we run that again, so we have budgets to be, we have savings to be 27, which is 10% of 270. And we subtract savings from budget, that leaves us with a budget of 243. I think that is the end of, okay, we are said to print the final budget amount, which is this. So we can say this is final, right? So that's our final budget. We have savings to be this, and then we have final budget to be that. So this is the solution to the task that you are given. It doesn't matter if you don't follow this exact procedure, but if you accurately follow the instructions, we are supposed to arrive at the same result. All right, that's that for this lesson. I will see you in the next one.